Cowbridge was a walled town. It celebrated just a few years ago its 750th anniversary. It was founded in the mid-13th century. And of course, until the 18th century, it was the largest town in Wales.
Cowbridge was a very important centre in the 16th, 17th, 18th centuries. It was an interesting town in that it had commercial responsibilities to the Vale of Glamorgan. It was an agricultural centre. It had educational aspects, with the grammar school being founded here, covering the whole of Glamorgan. And it had a social aspect as well, with balls and public houses and the gentry having their townhouses, and it had a sporting side as well, with the horse races on the downs. So Cowbridge was a flourishing centre.
I think Cowbridge is one of the gems of Wales that a lot of people don't actually know about. This whole area is like a bit of Oxford dropped down in Wales.
It is a place of many ages. That is its great attraction. That goes, of course, particularly for the South Gate, where you can still see the portcullis slots and the murder slot, where people could be sort of trapped and have things poured on them. You know, it's serious stuff.
During the war, there was an old stagecoach, and as children we used to go and play on this old stagecoach. And as I say, during the war, the stagecoach was pulled out, as I understand, across the main road to act as a barrier if the Germans ever managed to come here, you know.
One night, a lorry came down, lost its brakes, crashed into the walls of the houses just below the lights, overturned, and shell cases littered the road to Cowbridge from that point right down to the town hall. Brass, shining shell cases. That caused some consternation, as you can imagine.
Anybody walking along the street on a nice day, I think, would be pretty charmed by the place, and would be tempted, we hope always, of course, to stay and explore.
Cowbridge is both historically of enormous interest, and it is just the most wonderful shopping area for the smaller boutique-type shops in Wales.
Cowbridge is very much a fantasy land for day trippers. There's any number of pubs, restaurants, little walks, knick-knack shops, gift shops, ladies' dress shops. It's a real centre. It's known as the Bond Street of South Wales. Really, there's no finer place to be than Cowbridge.